Can the government be trusted with our health? I ask again, can the government be trusted with our health? All praises to the Most High Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai.
What the United States government did was shameful, and I am sorry.
We have no idea how many wives, girlfriends, children inherited the disease and also died or were forever crippled by its effects.
For 40 years, the U.S. government operated public health service conducted what was known as the Tuskegee Syphilis Study, one of the darkest chapters in American history. Now, over 40 years after the study ended, we still don't know and might never know the full extent of its effects. And the study might have continued if not for a 1972 article from Associated Press reporter Jean Heller.
Everyone who knew about this, to my way of thinking, everyone who knew about this and didn't blow the whistle, that didn't shout to high heaven, "This is wrong," is culpable.
Syphilis was considered a national health crisis in the early 20th century.
You don't know a thing about syphilis, except that you've got it.
And many doctors at the time thought syphilis and other medical complications were affected by race. To study the disease, researchers found a population of poor, black, syphilitic sharecroppers in and around Tuskegee, Alabama during the Great Depression. Nearly 400 of the participants had syphilis, while another 200, the control group, did not. In the end, as many as 100 men died from complications related to untreated syphilis, and the message was very clear. Black deaths mattered.
Medical doctors deliberately let them die, wanted them to die for what they could discover from their bodies later.
How old were you when you first learned about the Tuskegee study?
23.
The day you published this story, the day the story was published, did you know what was getting ready to happen?
Yeah. I knew it would be explosive. After the story broke, and there was this incredible public outcry, Senator Kennedy had held very, very public congressional hearings on this.
If they had been white, your public health service would never have agreed to do this study in the first place. They wouldn't have dared.
The study and the aftermath are well documented in films and books, but there are still things we might never know, and for Heller, that goes back to the very beginning.
I still have not heard the answer to the very simple question of why. They should have been able to determine after the first 3 or 4 autopsies that the inside of a black person ravaged by syphilis looks identical to the insides of a white person, and stop the study.
Beyond that, Heller believes there's no way to know just how many people were directly or adjacently affected by the study or its disclosure. Survivors, victims of the study, and their families did win a $10 million settlement from the U.S. government, and the study's disclosure led to modern medical ethics procedures.
Our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior. So we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have 2 brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are 2 different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious. And when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
So you're suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether I put a little bullet in their head?
The data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed, the aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses, such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
This is fascinating. What's the name of this proposal?
Yeah, so the name of this project is FunVax, which is the vaccine for religious fundamentalism.
And you have a proposal already?
The proposal has just been submitted, and I think that the data that I have shown you today would support the development of this project, and we think it has great promise.
All right, let's see what this brother got to talk about here. Let's see here. All right. Pretty good one, man. All right. So what are you thinking about this vaccine they're trying to give us?
I'm not getting it.
Not taking it?
No, sir.
Well, good. Me either.
No, sir. You know, it usually takes 9 years for a vaccine to come about.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now, you got a vaccine after 1 year.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not putting under
Less
me to
than
kill.
1 year.
You're not putting under me to kill me in like 5 years.
Yeah, really.
You know what I mean?
And then too, you got to look back at the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
How they done us back then.
Back then, right?
Yeah.
Putting syphilis and all that other stuff up in us, man.
Yeah, really.
I'm not getting it.
Me either.
No, sir.
Yeah. And then they started out. They said, "Oh, it's the China virus."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then they said that it was more white people getting it. Then they changed the whole narrative and said we the ones.
We the one. All of a sudden, we the one. So that tells you right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's good you know, because a lot of people done told me they taking it.
I've been trying to tell family members, friends,
Well, great.
don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Don't. I mean, really look at what is happening right now.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
all of a sudden this vaccine just comes about now.
Yeah.
Where was it last year when it first came out? Where was it, you know, before that? And all, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, nah, I'm not gonna get that. Just like, honestly, I never got the flu shot.
Yeah, me either. I never did
Now,
either.
everybody that I've known and that I know and talked to, like our boss, he got, every time he gets the flu shot every year, he ends up getting the flu.
You do? Oh no.
So how do you get something that's supposed to prevent?
Yeah,
what you're
really.
gonna get anyway?
Yeah, and I looked it up. They take the actual protein from the virus.
Yeah, they
And they're gonna give you.
So you're putting infections inside your body.
Yeah, really.
To try and fight an infection. That makes no sense.
No sense at all.
None, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So you got to stay woke.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
I mean, I tell people all the time, just
Yeah.
don't believe everything and that you see and hear. Because this vaccine, I think, is
They
really,
pushing it hard.
They're pushing it hard, and I really think.
And I found that at Bill Gates, he's got 200 million tied up in the Pfizer and
It's all about money.
AstraZeneca.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
And it's also about depopulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowing down this the growth of the world.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we can go in here and inject a couple of million of people, get them out of here in the next 5-10 years, we can kind of slow this population thing down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, it is all about money. Because as soon as that vaccine is rolled out, people are going to make some money off of that.
Yeah,
like Bill Gates, number one.
Yeah.
That's why he's got like 200 plus million stocks or whatever, money tied up into all of that. Him, Warren Buffett, all of those cats, man.
Yeah.
All of them, man. It's all about money.
Exactly.
But no, I'm not getting it. So
That's good. That's really good.
not at all, my brother.
All right.
Not at all.
You read the Bible?
Oh, for sure.
For sure?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
We in that time.
Oh, yeah, we're in the last days.
Yeah, we're in the last
In
days.
the last days,
Yeah.
indeed, man. The Bible speaks it. It says it in the Bible. False prophets, and you're seeing, the homophobic thing that's being pushed heavily right now.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Just so many things, man.
Yeah.
That's why I just try to tell my kids, my daughters, my wife, we just gotta stay grounded. Stay grounded. Keep your faith.
That's good.
Keep your belief. Because so many things out here with social media and what you see on TV, and I try not to watch a lot of news.
Usually. This is my card right here.
Okay.
I got a little website. I'm gonna
Okay.
go to it. BibleVictory.wixsite.com/BibleVictory.
Okay.
And this is the Negro Land map. And basically, this is the map of 1747 by Emmanuel Bowen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the west coast of Africa. And on the map itself, on the west coast of Africa was the kingdom of Judah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on the slave coast.
Okay.
So actually, we're Israelites.
Yeah.
And we came, how we got here was when they took us down, we ruled the Bible, when it's talking in Revelations about Satan will be released out of the abyss. And before that, it talks about 1,000 years. We was ruling in Spain for 1,000 years and in Europe. And if you will Google the images of black Europe, you will see those images of the kings that were over there. And what they did was, when they came back, when the Romans came back into power in 1300, they took us down. They defeated us, conquered us, and then they came out with the edict, the Pope did, that you're going to have to convert to a Christian, because they are basically, according to the Bible, they are representative of being the physical representative of the devil and Satan. Basically, because the devil means deceiver, they deceived the whole world by he put up his son, which is Caesar Borgia, as the Christ, instead of the true image, which was a black man, Negro.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how they gain power, and that's why people hate us, because we're the opposite of them. And they've been ruling. The Most High let them rule all for like 1,000-some years, and this is their short season. This is that's Revelations 20 and 20. This is their short season. It's winding down. And that's why they got warp speed going. They want to go ahead and get us infected. Who knows what's in that shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Who knows what's in it?
You don't know what's in that shit, man.
For real.
You don't know what's in that stuff, man. That's why I say it's all about depopulation in particular.
Yeah, exactly.
And us.
Exactly.
They want to get rid of us as fast as they can.
It's all in the scriptures, man. In Psalms, if you go Psalms 83:1, the Edomites are the number one ones who set up a confederacy against Israel. Okay, they are confederate. You'll see that in there, and it begins with Cain. The spirit of Cain, he rejected the Most High, and then Esau, they're basically the regeneration of Cain and Abel. The spirit was regenerated
through them.
in Jacob,
Right.
in Esau.
Yeah. Right.
And they know that the covenant was given to us.
Wow. Stolen.
Yep, and I got it all on there. I got a little website and everything. Check that out.
I definitely will, my brother. Yeah. Man, I'm always open to knowledge.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Especially
that's
truth.
good. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
that's really good.
You know, and God puts people in your path for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good meeting you. Check that out.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm trying to enlighten everybody.
No doubt,
when
man.
I can.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
this is it. This is it.
That's
You
it.
see the uproars in the people. Paris, they shooting firecrackers at police.
It's that time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's that time. People fed up.
And he said that, and the way you know that basically the white man is Esau is because he said he would be a great hunter. He would be a great hunter, and Jacob would be a plain man living in tents. If you go to Genesis 25 on down. And look at what they're doing. They're rising up. They got their rifles and guns and ready. And they bought all the bullets. Seriously, the stores are out of ammo.
Wow.
Yeah, they out of ammo.
They the one that bought all of it.
All of it. They feel it too. It's in their spirit.
Yeah,
they feel the spirit.
Exactly. They know it.
Yeah,
man.
that's why they were like, Trump, don't Trump.
Oh, for sure. That's why they was hardcore. Hardcore. Even the so-called Christians. Like, how you gonna be a Christian and vote for a man like that?
Really?
Come on. Like, come on.
Really?
How you gonna be a pastor, black or white, stand in the pulpit and not speak truth towards what's going on in our world?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Golly, man. It's sad, but unfortunately, like you said, it's written.
Yeah.
You know?
It's actually we supposed to be rejoicing now because the kingdom is more near than it was before.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more near now
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's breaking down. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it has been manifested. The mark of the beast has been manifested. It's manifested in Sweden. You'll see that on the website.
Okay.
They don't wear masks in Sweden because they all took the chip in their right hand.
Right.
So check that out.
Wow. Trying to go to that new world order.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So that's what this is all about.
Okay.
But it's good talking to you, man.
Likewise, my brother.